Hello.
Hey, do you know where I can find Lucas Hicks?
That's me. How can I help you?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, first question, how did this place get started?
This is a great question. I think we should have an expert answer it. So I'm going to invite Joe Murphy up here. Joe? Take it away.
Through a fairly complicated arrangement, Jeff Fletcher was chairman. He sent Joe Liggett over to the library in return for having a faculty position in the media lab. And so the faculty member that was in charge of it was David Considine, a new faculty member that was hired to teach courses primarily, but he was also put in charge of the media lab, and we put graduate students as running it. In the early days, back in the late 70s and the early 80s, the media lab was used, I guess, mostly in those days by students in classes in the College of Ed to create projects that had been assigned in the class. There were a few faculty members from around the campus that came in there. They would rather work on it themselves than get if you went over to the library and used media services, they did it for you, and in a lot of cases did it poorly. And so faculty members got upset with that and wanted to have more control over what they were doing, so they would want to do it themselves and use the facilities in the media lab. Those were the only facilities really on campus that were available for people to use, for faculty or staff to use to make their own materials. I guess that's about it.
Well, thanks for that history. Any more questions?
I keep hearing Digital Learning Resources and Media Lab. What is this place called?
We are the Digital Learning Resources, and to give a better explanation of that name, why we're calling it that, John Spagnuolo and I are going to be producing a video which we will release next week, and you can find that on our website.
So who does what around here?
Well, to answer that, we have a governance model complete with this chart and also detailed descriptions. You can find a document for all of this information on our website. But to give you a brief explanation, we have the TAC, which is the Technology Advisory Committee. That is the governing body of the DLR, and they are a representative group which meets to make decisions on learning initiatives in the college. Next, we have the DLR Principal and DLR Director, which are not banded positions, but just placeholder terms as we think through the vision of the DLR. John Spagnuolo serves as the Principal, providing strategic vision and accountability for personnel and asset management of the evolving DLR and related professional development activities in collaboration with the TAC. I'm serving as director, managing the student workers, and as we develop new opportunities for student development, I'll be managing the interns, which I'm excited about. I also analyze data that we get from WebCheckout, our inventory software, and report that back to the TAC. Lastly, we have the CNI course release, which was originally created as a stopgap to coordinate student workers in the Media Lab. That position is still filled by John Henson and is also being revisioned. He will be working more as a faculty liaison to the DLR and working closely with myself to create opportunities for faculty development in digital learning. Again, for more detailed description of all this, you can find this document on our website.
What is WebCheckout?
WebCheckout is an inventory software newly purchased by RCOE, and it's now being implemented throughout the university by other departments. This is now where you will go to reserve laptop carts, iPad cases, and other equipment. Keep in mind, even if you've checked out equipment with us before, you will need to read and sign our new policy agreement form. We realize that is an inconvenience as this is the start of a new semester. However, it is necessary because there are many faculty who don't know about the resources or how to reserve them. So to make sure that we're all starting out on equal footing in the same place, we do ask that you will read and sign that document. You can find that online, or a hard copy is available in our checkout center down in 142A.
What resources do you offer?
Well, we have many resources, and I think the best way to find out all of those is to either one, go to our website, or log into the patron portal through WebCheckout, or you can come to the checkout center and we can give you a personal tour if you'd like that. Otherwise, we do have some new resources we want to tell you about. We have 4 new cases of new iPads. We also have new computers in our 134 PC Media Lab, as well as our 105 Public Lab. We also have newly updated hardware on our 3rd floor observation rooms. Thank you to Michael Bennett and Max Bilson for your hard work on setting up those projects. In order to set you up for success in using all these resources that we have, the DLR also has a new YouTube channel which provides tutorials for the equipment and software specific to our checkout center. If you want more of a hands-on learning experience, we're also offering weekly workshops. Of course, all of the information I just told you about can be found on our website, digitallearningresources.appstate.edu. Thank you for your questions, and I hope you have an awesome day.